Dark Waters was directed by Todd Haynes and stars Mark Ruffalo as a corporate defense attorney taking on DuPont. And that's because a farmer in Ohio reports to this lawyer that 190 of his cows have died. Their teeth were rotted out, some of them had tumors, and residents in this town have black teeth, and some of their children are born with facial deformities. This is the true story of Robert Bilott, a lawyer who went up against DuPont for these extreme things that I've just mentioned. And it hits really home for me, because a lot of this movie takes place in Ohio, not too far away from where I live, and this is not an old true story. This went on very recently, and tons of evidence was uncovered. The advertising for this movie, I think, is really bad. It has the most boring poster of the year, and a confusing trailer that doesn't really sell the point of this movie. Everyone should experience this film. You all should know exactly what happened, what we have all been exposed to. Just about every single one of you watching this video has the chemical in your system that this film is exploring. It's just that there are deadly and non-deadly doses and exposure. But most of us have it in our system because of DuPont and what they did. And this movie is saying, hey, fuck you guys. You don't get mercy. Look at all of the horrible atrocities that have happened because you just wanted to make some fucking money. And it's enraging. This is a maddening movie, and it can really get you pissed off. I love movies about obsession, when one guy is just so fucking into something. Zodiac is one of the best ones. This is a pretty good one, and Mark Ruffalo gives one of his best performances in a long time in this movie. I loved seeing him play a character outside of the Hulk. This reminded me how great of an actor he is. Don't get me wrong, I do actually love him as Bruce Banner, but I was first exposed to him as an actor far before that. And I've always loved his work, and he is excellent here. Tim Robbins is also good. I don't see him that much anymore. He's really good in this movie. And Anne Hathaway, at first I was thinking, man, this is kind of a thankless role. She plays his wife. She's a stay-at-home mom, and she doesn't really have that much to do at first. But towards the latter half of the movie, after he becomes so deathly obsessed with this case, her character really gets to have a lot of moments to shine. I honestly did not expect to be so affected by this movie, and some of it is because it hits so close to home for me, because I heard a lot about the chemical and the product that is specifically under a lot of scrutiny in this movie as a kid, and I had it in my house. You know, like, these are things that are really fucking scary. I love horror movies, but they're fun, you know? To me, the scariest shit are these true life stories of chemical companies that just completely fucked over thousands of people for a profit. This movie was nothing like I expected it to be. Again, I think the advertising and the marketing was really off base for the film. I think it's a lot more interesting and exciting even than I expected it to be, although it might be about 10-15 minutes too long. There's a point where I legitimately thought the movie was over, but there's more to learn. And it's sometimes the kind of scenes where a movie might have text at the end to say, like, this happened next, and this happened next. And while this movie does have that text, there's like 10 or 15 minutes that keep going that I thought, I felt like it ended already. But you can't help but respect this lawyer, Robert Bilott, for doing what he did, his firm for standing by him, and his family especially for standing by him. You got to give the man some respect. I'm going to give Dark Waters an A-. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching. Look forward to more reviews very soon, and if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.